Hello and welcome to video 17, mindfulness. Have you heard people talk about mindfulness? Maybe you've already seen a TED Talks or a YouTube video about it, but it's something extremely important in today's business world. It's particularly important if you are in a managerial role or planning to be. What is it? In a nutshell, mindfulness is a way of paying attention on purpose in the present moment without judgment. When you are mindful, you are fully aware of what you're thinking, seeing, feeling, saying, and doing. You need to be aware of your feelings, thoughts, and actions, and to be aware when your mind wanders off from the present and have the awareness to bring it back. We've all had those moments where we think, what did they say? How did I get here? Damn, I missed that bit, because our minds wander off. This is called the narrative network, where we are almost playing out our lives in our heads like it was some kind of TV show. We imagine what will happen after lunch, what could happen tonight, what we will do for the meeting, lists of tasks, where did I put the keys? It's a running narrative that hardly ever stops. But if we can get it to stop for a moment, we can feel the experiential network. And this is where we are fully aware of our surroundings, thoughts, and feelings. Don't fight the narrative network or it seems to get stronger. Accept it's there, but with practice you can switch your focus to the experiential network. Imagine you are on a beach. It's warm with a cool breeze blowing off the turquoise blue sea. Maybe a few tiny white clouds in the sky. You are alone on the beach. It is quiet apart from the sound of small waves lapping at the shore and the rustle of palm leaves moving in the breeze. You're on a sunbed, perhaps reading a book where you've been lost in the story because it is so good. In your mind, you've imagined the characters and their actions. Perhaps you sometimes thought about what you were going to do for lunch or dinner. Maybe you thought about what you would wear that evening. But put the book down. Look at the amazing view. Listen to the sounds. Feel the air around you. Put your feet in the sand and wriggle your toes. Take a deep breath, and now you have moved from the narrative network to the experiential network. You are fully aware of your surroundings. You are experiencing the present moment. You are being mindful. You know how you feel. Completely relaxed, I hope. Why is it important to have awareness of our feelings? If you practice mindfulness on a regular basis, studies have shown that it will improve your attention span, help you to safeguard against distractions, and helps clarity of thought in the face of stress and pressure. It helps us to stand back and really notice what's going on within ourselves. Do we feel nervous, excited, calm, scared, unwilling? We often judge ourselves quite harshly, but mindfulness helps you to be fairer in your judgments. For example, you might feel nervous about a presentation. If you were not being mindful, you would go ahead with the presentation, be nervous, which makes you rush, then you make mistakes, and then you tell yourself you're rubbish at your job. But mindfully, you would be aware of your nerves. You accept the nerves. Then you take a deep breath, stand firm, and give your presentation in the present moment, taking your time, taking care, and giving a good presentation. Being mindful teaches us to have an objective view of ourselves rather than the usual subjective view. In turn, this allows us to control those negative feelings and approach our tasks in a more positive way. Think of another example. You're driving to work for an important meeting, but this particular morning, traffic is bad. There are roadworks and 2 lanes are reduced to 1 lane, causing a bottleneck. A guy behind you puts his foot down and accelerates past you to push in 1 car ahead. You're furious. How dare he do that? You're in such a rush. Now you get angry, frustrated, and focus on the fact that you will be late for your meeting. Excuse me. You're stressed. Your shoulders are tight. Your breathing is shallow and fast. You blame it all on that guy. When you arrive at work, you rush to the meeting, but you're now in a bad mood, and that affects the meeting and the way you behave. If you'd been mindful when the guy cut in front of you, you'd have realized your feeling of anger, but objectively assessed it and decided it was nonsense to feel angry, because that guy might have slowed you down by what, 2 seconds? You stay calm because you have a meeting to go to. When you arrive at work, you go to the meeting, apologise for being late due to the roadworks, and get on with your meeting calmly. There is a mindfulness exercise you could try called the raisin test. It involves 10 steps designed to train you to notice all the steps of awareness using all your senses. It involves holding, looking, touching, seeing, smelling, placing, tasting, chewing, swallowing, finishing. You become really aware during each step. This is something you could try every day for a couple of weeks using different foods and see if you start to feel more mindful and can objectively notice your thoughts, feelings, and actions more easily. The full instructions for the raisin test are on the downloadable PDF from the link in the description. And one more thing, if you notice your mind is wandering and you want to come back into the present moment, a very quick way to do this is take a deep breath in through your nose. As soon as you do that, you are in the present moment. But the raisin test training could help you stay there a bit longer. Thank you for joining me in another short coffee time video. Please leave comments, click like and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. As always, remember that English could be your passport to a promotion. Bye for now.